Hello people, my name is Rage and welcome on all to Redstone where redstoners offer a battle using redstone to enhance their voice. That would be, I would watch that. Oh god, I'm so bad. Don't go. The rest of the show will be better. Okay, let's get this started then. Today's topic is dungeon, a 3 and a 2 and a 1 and a go. We begin, and he was wasting no time whatsoever, as I waste no time whatsoever. I guess that's a lie, I wasted about 3 seconds, so they have an extra 3 seconds, so aren't I just the kindest host in the world? The host with the most canned toast. Canned toast? No! You would not want canned toast in your life. Ugh! The winner of last week's I don't even know what happened Rumble was our vote-free maze maker. So congratulations to him. And our vote 1 then, we have Sympathetic Satan, who we've had a few times. He's a pretty solid redstoner. He's the type of devil who tortures you, but at the same time he's thinking, oh, I feel kind of bad. He's a lovable soul at heart, but he is still evil incarnate. Now, he's joined a cat skew. I'm probably butchering that, butchering it very, very heavily, but that's okay. And it makes sense because, evil organization, Satan would probably do pretty well there. I could see why he's gone for membership. Makes sense. Over in vote 2, his opponent with a big-ass wall of redstone and an instant floor. I would love it if you could make a floor like this just straight away in real life. Think of the power wherever you walk. There is a floor. Actually, that's a good point. There is actually a floor wherever you walk already. You don't really need that. But I guess you could change the material to, gold and then try and, harvest it. Either way, we have Gallium, or should I say Gal 1, You tier 4 sneaky trying to hide the 1, but I'm on to you. The funny thing is, Gallium would actually be a tier 1 name, so I just don't know. I just don't know what your deal is, naked man. Why? Why actually? Just why? It's like some drunk homeless person was just busted in the arena and was like, how you doing, everyone? Where am I? Redstone? Redstone is going on. Oh, I can do redstone. Give me some redstone. I can do redstone. I can do some red. I can do some redstone. Oh, look, there it is. I can do the red. You guys are great. That's all I can see when I get Gallium there. So who knows whether his build will actually be any good? Will we have a battle of quality ideas, a battle of quality execution, or maybe a mix of the two? What I do know is I have been collecting heads. More accurately, all of your heads, with a big thanks to the gentle giant, who, by the way, has got a form for you that's in the description. Open the Google Doc form, enter your Minecraft name, and you will appear in the arena. So you no longer need to spam the comment section. Although you still may. Ha ha ha! The owner of the video will have so many. That's me. That's me, actually. I take that back. So let's judge some heads then, shall we? I believe we should. Okay, we have a green my skin, but all over. There's so much wrong with that. I don't even want to talk about it. If any of you guys recognize yourselves, let me know. Let me know. Okay, we got a sort of purple ninja dude who's covering one eye because he's cool like that. He's cool like that. Bit of pink and grey hair mixing in there. A nice Crusader helmet. Oh, we got a silly tongue monkey. The best kind of monkey. A tongue monkey. We got sort of a robot head over there. It's a weird set of glasses. He's got some colours on that one. We just got a happy blue face. Good old happy blue face. We do like a bit of happy blue. What is this? What is this? It's like a melon that somebody forgot to finish colouring in. I am most intrigued by this one. It is a pure mystery. It's the half melon. They say he's a legend. We'll have a look at the other side after we come back from super mega speed, which begins in but a moment. And by a moment, I mean a minute. How long is a moment? Is a moment defined? Do you have to commit to a moment? Or may a moment simply be anything? I do not know. We've got quite the line of command blocks. We've got a sort of room and a pathway. I'm just going to assume it's completely fine. And then over here, even less going on, but I suppose more command blocks. He's got that going for him. Though not a lot of things in the command. There's air in the command blocks. Are command blocks just empty on the inside? Is that the secret of command blocks? The secret that they don't want to hear, that the man's trying to keep from you? God, it's just, imagine if people say that with seriousness, which some people do. I mean, that head! Well, actually, that's kind of like the green sort of blue and orange and red monster seaweed man. I'm actually quite scared that I even chose that one. Alright, it's time for super speed! Enjoy, everybody, and I will be back very soon.
Just master race things, you know, just master race things. Oi mate, check out my new rig, 9002 gig of games, with more mods than a who gig. I read the jealousy written on your face when I said I needed planning permission for my case. Your rig is a disgrace, it's little but a raise, middle finger up to gaming and an insult to the race. Every console falls prey to the same fate, blatant aliasing and a lame frame rate. Hey mate, I measure mine in playtime, beat you to the singularity defining mankind. Ahead of the time, you wouldn't even believe I pre-order a release before it's even conceived. I've got such a cutting-edge chipset that I can only play games that don't even exist yet. You console peasants have facts to face, facts to face, have facts to face. You can't compare to that master race. The master race will fuck your face. I'm just letting you know there's no letters as sexy as W8SD. I've got an 8GB SSD. You've got an IDE running XP. Forget 1080p, that's a baby screen. Anything less than 8K will make me scream. If there's ever a pixel that I can plainly see, it best be on a retro indie game release. A nice fact for you to wank about. There's more cash in my Steam wallet than in my bank account. Kids, stay in school, never break rules, and make sure you pray every day to Gabriel. You console peasants have facts to face, facts to face, have facts to face. You can't compare to that master race. The master race will fuck your face. Just master race things, just master race things, just master race things. You know, just master race things, just master race things, just master race things, just master race things. You know, just master race things. I'm throwing nuclear power, cause I can drain a whole power plant with my PSU in an hour. The Hoover Dams water cooling my tower. My CPU needs something new to devour. While you fool around with your Mountain Dew, my water cooler's the fountain of youth. I don't give a damn about the review. My PC's a beast that should be held in a zoo. GPU fan sounds as loud as a hoop, producing heat that's even capable of melting a nuke. I tell you it's true, and if you doubt me, we'll do a stress test where we'll leave you running round in a loop. You're a console peasant, I'm a grumpy old pedant. In an adolescent brain on the credit of my parents. I had to pay for my setup as a present, cause I said I need a better processing for my lessons. What I meant was FPS and League of Legends, and the set of LED keys on my desk are iridescent. Do I ever have a little bit of empathy? No! May our frame rates be high and our temperatures low. You console peasants have facts to face, facts to face, have facts to face. You can't compare to that master race. The master race will fuck your face.
And we return to normal speed, everybody, as really both contestants have progressed quite a lot. It's like they want to be the best. Ah, I'm a sneak inside you remove the roof. Anyway. It's hard to be a sneaky ninja type person if when you infiltrate a building, the entire building just disappears and makes your entire endeavor pointless. Some might say it's a little bit depressing. Let's have a look then at the right collection of divide. Damn it, what are you doing here? This is not the time. Yeah, you better leave. You better realize your mistake and leave. Gah. The silly armada of people that can't read. We have Rainbow. I don't know why I can't read was my opportunity. You made a simple mistake. That means you can't read. Oh, self. Apparently I can't read. Alright, we got rainbow hair going on there. Alright, that's fine. That's fine. We got a happy, snowy, but Did he hit his head? And if so, that's quite terrifying. We got the grey cube, and then Death himself is a vested watcher of the Rumble. That's not bad at all. Kind of like that. He's just like, oh, I'm so permanently in shock. Ah, doing pretty nicely over there. We have just a Pokeball. That makes me happy. That makes me very, very happy. We've got a wizard. Always good to have magic in the arena. A pig in glasses, as you do. You do want a pig in glasses. We have the A cube. Because why not the A cube? And then finally, we have... what is that? It's like another color cube, but it's like shiny in the corners. Everything is better if it's shiny in the corners. Is my head there? I don't know. I don't have an encyclopedic catalog knowledge of all of the heads in the world. I just know most of them. So what is this? That is the question. Okay, I went through it and nothing horrible happened to me. So either it's broken, which is bad, or it's not turned on, which is good. There is no other option. This is kind of a satisfying curvature to fall down. Is that a sentence you can say? Oh, I say, the other day I found a very satisfying curvature to fall down. It was most wonderful. It was a lot better than falling down the stairs and breaking both my arms, because, you know, that was a sad time for me. It really, really was. I needed everybody to lend me a hand. That's how I began my psychopathic killing spree, whereby I would cut off people's hands and store them in my basement. I was known as the handyman of death. It was a while before the police caught on, but eventually it was pretty easy to finger me, as I had so many from all the hands that I'd cut off. I don't really know where I'm going with any of this, but what I do know is that's the story of the psychotic handyman of Handington. Hallowed be his hand. Rumble! Yes, Rumble! I got very into that. Okay, that was a good story. I'm pretty pleased by it. And I think we all need to remember one very important thing. When somebody asks you to pull their finger, assume that they're going to quickly whip out a knife, cut it off, and put it in their own personal collection. Okay? Okay. So the question is then, I mean, in terms of sheer block size, of course, Gallium over there has got it, but in terms of interesting detail type thing, Sympathetic Satan's doing pretty well. I mean, of course, he does just have a casual infernal dungeon base rabbit. Okay, normally when I walk up to a rabbit, I'm like, oh, it's a rabbit. I don't expect the rabbit to be like, I am the infernal dungeon, the fire in the darkness, fear me. But apparently, no, that rabbit is severely quite a demonic. It's gone. It's actually gone. Followed by, fuck, my rabbit's gone. That is what you would say if you lost your rabbit. It is definitely what you would say. An inquiry from Gallium. What happened, opponent? As he hides behind a smug grin of, I bet you failed, didn't you? I bet you did. Command not working for some odd reason. Sure they're not, Sympathetic Satan. I'm sure it's not just that you suck. May I look? What about your own build? What? I am so confused by the weird camaraderie that's going on today, but I'm just going to assume that everything will work out in the end, and that we all go home and have a cup of tea and be friends forever. Yay! Redstone friendship. Yay! I'm just gonna go over here, because we are about to run out of time too. 1. Boom. We are done, da da dun dun dun. We are done, da da dun dun dun. Stop. All right then, Gallium, take it away. I apologize for the jump cut ever so slightly. As in, the ever so slight jump cut. I don't just apologize ever so slightly. Just a little bit, you know. I just had to do a thing. Do not blame the contestants. Really? Show me your build. Jeez. Alright, so I'm in this room. I have a runaway, a shoot it, and an attack with a sword. So I'm assuming I've, like, woken up in a air quotes, drink a milk, but alright. Okay, I mean, if you insist, dude, I'll drink some milk. I mean, I don't know what this has got to do with you. When did you change? I'm so confused. And again, why is there a giant floating command block looking at me? Is it actually? Oh, God, it is actually tracking me. Alright, so I assume I've woken up in this dungeon type thing. Do the bow, sword, escape. Alright, I'm going to shoot it. You hit it in its knee. It's no longer an adventurer like you. Attack it with the sword. I'm gonna attack it with the hell of the sword. Boom! It clears your entry and oh God, follow the brick road. No, all right, I gotta keep running away from it. I gotta run away from it. Boom! Okay, now I am in. You find yourself in a room with a pong table. What do? I play pong. I make hollow play. Ain't nobody got time for that. I'ma play some pong. Gally shows up and nukes me. I'm dead. Okay, I kind of like the sense of humor there. A little bit of Civ, never hurt anyone. Alright, so I think it's this. Yeah, there we go. You're a retired human adventurer enjoying life in a village. One day a wizard comes into your house and tells you a princess is stuck in the castle and you have to save her. He gives you a potion, you drink it. Next thing you know, you're in a long corridor and you're right, there's a bow and a sword. Left, actually. A giant goblet runs towards me. What do you do? And then there's the giant... I like that as an enemy. Oh God, it actually kills me. It is straight up a giant floating command block that can hurt me. Alright, I'm just going to run away towards the brick road. Here we go. And then we've reached this, and now we're in a pong table. Alright. I make hollow play pong. Oh. You hear a mysterious voice. You have to play against each other. You play against Hollow, rolling dice. You win the round. Hollow gets electrocuted and dies. Okay. What? I guess it's a, like, choose your own destiny choice dungeon thing. I'm going to attack it with a sword. Oh, so that means I have to not use the bow, so I can use it in a different order to actually battle it and weaken it. So then what happens if ain't nobody got time for that? You look up and a plumber on drugs falls on you, you're dead, and he saves the princess. Okay, I think this is one of those examples where the idea is better than the execution. I do love the idea of a choose-your-adventure dungeon with a kind of referencey humor like that. It's not bad. I'm just so confused. That's vote 2. Alright, we're going to go have a look at vote 1, and for reasons that were also part of the jump cut and not at all sympathetic Satan's fault, I have to show his build on its own map because Mr. Gallium's build eats the blocks that he needs for his build in some sort of redstonery I don't understand. So in but a moment. Okay, so here we are, sympathetic Satan's build. We have an array of eggs, and what we can do is spawn a galactic dungeon base, and then we activate it with a boom, and then thwom! We are suddenly in a galactic base. It's got the desk, it's got the futuristic, it's got the fancy, and then we also have the infernal dungeon base, and vroom! Look at that. So we can just, of course, build them next to each other to connect them, and it forms like this interchanging dungeon. In fact, let's do another infernal one right here and make that happen, and then we'll have a bit more galactic fun there, and it's like all forming together to create a sort of passageway through the thing, and I kind of like that it just deletes each other and then ends up intersecting in really random ways. Say we delete that, we've now got this kind of roundabout dungeon creator, so this makes me happy. But then, the truly nice thing about it is you've got this ability to actually make the dungeon a lot more interesting, and you do this, so say we make this an entrance, let's put a fire trap here, and there you go, when we get close to it, it sets on fire, as per the name, and you die horribly in flames. So you can set it like that, so it doesn't activate, and then you get close, and then boom! It's like, fuck you! And I'm like, oh, okay, alright, that sucks. Then if I go to killable, we have a poison trap, does what it says on the tin, and then we can have a health buff, which of course will sort us out, and we have an obsidian which gives us strength and damage reduction, which is brilliant. And then we've got undead Jedi, who are pretty cool. They've got the Jedi lightsaber, they've got the helmet, and it's a zombie. And then finally we have Spawn Infernal Minion. Bloody hell, it's like a giant glowing wither of death. I kinda like that. Poison trap and fire trap. Can I use them to my advantage? As well as this redstone block. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. The poison... Oh, it doesn't affect them. It doesn't affect them, but I can turn that on, surely. And then... Ah! So how cool is that? A custom dungeon block building, and then you can set it up with traps, mobs, and various nodes to make a cool path through it. I'm a fan of that, and that's your vote 2. 1. It's your vote 1. I'm bad. Alrighty, everybody. So there is your Redstone Rumble for the week. I'm not even sure really what happened, but I feel like that's a common occurrence in Redstone Rumble, but I do know that I liked it. Vote 1 for the dungeon creator. Vote 2 for the choose your own really randomly weird adventure. The topic for next week is going to be arena. I want a cool arena, and it doesn't have to be an arena for PvP. It could be an arena for any activity. I want it full of redstone and doing neat things. Get creative. There's a lot of cool things you could implement into an arena. Yes, there is. If you'd like to apply, if you've got an idea for that, ragegamingminecraft at gmail.com. Tell me why you'd be a good rumbler and leave your Skype. But for now, my name is Rage. Like if you've enjoyed this and subscribe for more. A good rumble.